Welcome to our channel. Get ready to explore rare treasures, hidden wealth, and the incredible world of numismatics. If you're passionate about history, rare coins, and life-changing discoveries, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because you never know when you might come across a fortune. Let's get started. First, the 1948 United Kingdom 2 shillings coin featuring King George VI with the inscription NDEMP is one of the most sought-after and rarest coins in numismatic history. This coin carries an extraordinary value that has skyrocketed over time, making it one of the most prized possessions for collectors and investors alike. What sets this coin apart is its historical significance, its unique design, and the fact that it was minted during a pivotal period in British history. If you happen to own one of these, you are sitting on a fortune that could instantly make you a millionaire. It is not just a piece of old currency, it is a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered by the right collector willing to pay an astronomical price. The rarity of the 1948 2 shillings coin lies in its limited production and the inclusion of IND-IMP, which stands for Emperor of India. After India gained independence in 1947, British coins were no longer supposed to bear this inscription. However, a few of these coins were still minted in 1948 with the outdated title, making them incredibly rare. Most of them were either recalled or melted down, which means that only a few specimens exist in the world today. Those lucky enough to possess one hold a key to unimaginable wealth, as numismatic experts and collectors are willing to pay millions to get their hands on this rare gem. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is the single most important factor that determines value, and the 1948 George VI 2 shillings coin is the perfect example of this principle. Unlike ordinary coins, which were minted in large numbers and remain in circulation, this particular coin is an anomaly, an error that slipped through the cracks of history. It is this very mistake that makes it so valuable today. The fewer the number of surviving coins, the higher their demand, and this coin is known to be among the rarest of its kind. The market for rare coins is booming, and wealthy collectors are always on the lookout for such treasures, offering staggering amounts that can change lives overnight. If you are fortunate enough to own this coin, under no circumstances should you part with it for a low price. Many unscrupulous dealers may try to undervalue it or convince you that it is just another old coin, but do not be fooled. The right buyer, particularly a passionate collector or an auction house specializing in rare coins, could offer you a sum beyond your wildest imagination. Stories of rare coins selling for millions at auctions are not uncommon, and this coin has all the attributes needed to break records. Its historical background, its rarity, and the sheer demand for it among elite collectors make it a financial powerhouse waiting to be unleashed. Second, the 1949 United Kingdom 2 shillings coin featuring King George VI with the inscription IND-IMP is an absolute rarity, a hidden treasure that could be worth millions of dollars today. If you are lucky enough to possess this coin, you are sitting on an unimaginable fortune that has the power to change your life overnight. This is not just any ordinary coin, it is a piece of history, a numismatic masterpiece that collectors and investors across the world are desperate to get their hands on. Its rarity, historical significance, and demand make it one of the most valuable coins ever minted, and if you own it, you must not let it go for anything less than its true worth. The true value of this coin lies in its historical error and extreme scarcity. The IND-IMP inscription, which stands for Emperor of India, was meant to be removed from British coins after India gained independence in 1947. However, a very small number of these 1949 coins were mistakenly minted with the outdated inscription, making them an exceptional rarity. Most of these coins were recalled and destroyed, leaving only a handful in existence. This makes it one of the most sought-after coins among collectors, who are willing to pay astronomical prices to add it to their collections. If you have this coin, you are in possession of a financial goldmine. Coin collectors and numismatists know that the rarer a coin is, the higher its value. The 1949 George VI 2 shillings coin with IND-IMP is among the rarest of its kind, making it highly desirable in the world of rare coins. It is not just about the silver content or the age of the coin. It is the historical mistake, the limited surviving pieces, and the immense demand that push its value to incredible heights. Some reports suggest that collectors and investors have offered millions of dollars for rare British coins, and this particular coin has the potential to break records at auctions. If you own this coin, under no circumstances should you sell it cheaply. Some dealers may try to convince you that it is just an old piece of metal, but do not be deceived. The true value of this coin can only be determined by reputable numismatic experts who understand its rarity and historical significance. Auction. Houses specializing in rare coins have seen similar treasures fetch life-changing amounts, and this coin is no exception. If the right collector finds out you have this coin, you could be offered an amount so large it would transform your life in an instant. Imagine the possibilities. Owning a rare piece of history that could turn you into a millionaire overnight. This coin is more than just currency. It is an investment, an asset that appreciates in value with each passing year. The world of rare coin collecting is filled with stories of unexpected wealth, where ordinary people stumble upon forgotten treasures that change their destinies. Your 1949 shillings coin could be one of those legendary finds, the kind that makes headlines and astonishes the world. The demand for rare coins is at an all-time high, with collectors and investors constantly searching for elusive pieces like this. Auctions regularly see rare coins fetching staggering amounts, and when an ultra-rare coin like this appears, it sparks a fierce bidding war among the world's wealthiest collectors. With the right buyer, you could receive an offer that exceeds your wildest expectations. This coin is not just a collector's item. It is a golden ticket to wealth beyond imagination. For those who appreciate history, this coin is a treasure that tells a story of a bygone era. It represents a time of change in the British Empire, a transition that shaped the modern world. Owning such a piece is like holding a time capsule, a direct link to an important moment in history. But beyond its historical significance, it is its financial potential that makes it so extraordinary. The longer you hold on to it, the rarer it becomes, and with rarity comes even greater value. If you have this coin, protect it, get it authenticated, and ensure that you sell it only to the highest bidder. Do not settle for less than its true worth, because what you hold in your hands is not just a piece of old metal, it is a fortune waiting to be claimed. The 1949 George VI shillings coin with Ind Imp is one of the most valuable coins in existence, a hidden gem that has the power to change lives. If you are lucky enough to own one, you are already holding the key to a future of unimaginable wealth. Third, the 1950 United Kingdom shillings coin featuring King George VI with the inscription Ind Imp is one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever minted. If you are lucky enough to own this coin, you are holding a treasure worth millions of dollars. This is not just an old piece of currency. It is a financial miracle, a historical anomaly that has the power to make you a billionaire overnight. The demand for this coin among collectors and investors is unprecedented, and its extreme rarity has pushed its market value to unimaginable heights. If you have this coin in your possession, do not let it go for anything less than what it truly deserves. The extraordinary value of this coin comes from its historical significance and the rare Ind Imp inscription. After India gained independence in 1947, British coins were supposed to stop featuring the title Emperor of India. However, due to a minting oversight, a small number of 1952 shillings coins were still produced with this outdated inscription. This mistake created an ultra-rare collector's item, with only a handful of these coins known to exist today. Most were recalled and destroyed, making any surviving pieces incredibly valuable. If you own one, you are in possession of a lost treasure that collectors would pay a fortune to acquire. The rarity of a coin is what determines its true worth, and the 1950 George VI shillings coin is among the rarest ever minted. Unlike common coins that exist in millions, this particular coin is an error that slipped through the cracks of history, making it a one-of-a-kind find. Numismatists and elite collectors are constantly searching for rare coins, and this specific piece has become a holy grail in the world of numismatics. Similar coins have fetched millions at auctions, and the 1950 George VI shillings coin has the potential to break all records. If you own this coin, under no circumstances should you sell it cheaply. Many people are unaware of its true value and might unknowingly trade it for a fraction of what it is actually worth. Some dealers might even try to downplay its significance to buy it at a lower price, but make no mistake, this coin is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a hidden fortune waiting to be claimed. If you want to sell it, consult with reputable numismatic experts and auction houses, because the right buyer will be willing to pay an amount beyond your wildest imagination. Imagine waking up one day to realize that an old coin in your collection is actually worth millions. That is the power of the 1950 George VI II shillings coin. It is more than just a collector's item. It is an asset that could secure your financial future forever. With a single sale, you could own luxury properties, travel the world, or invest in businesses that will continue to generate wealth for generations. Rare coins like this appreciate in value over time, and as more collectors realize its worth, its price will only continue to rise. The market for rare coins is at an all-time high, and collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts for unique finds. Auctions have seen unexpected bidding wars over rare British coins, with prices soaring beyond expectations. When a coin as rare as this appears, it attracts global attention, and buyers compete fiercely to claim ownership. If you have this coin, you are in an elite position to make history in the numismatic world. This is your golden ticket, a key to financial freedom that only a select few will ever get the chance to experience. Beyond its financial worth, this coin is also a historical artifact that tells the story of a changing British Empire. It represents a time when Britain was transitioning from its colonial past, making it not just a rare currency, but a symbol of history. Owning such a coin is like holding a tangible piece of the past, a relic that will only grow in significance as time passes. But its true power lies in its value, an unmatched rarity that collectors, museums, and investors are willing to pay a fortune to acquire. If you have this coin, do not let it slip away unnoticed. Get it authenticated, store it safely, and explore your options with serious collectors and auction houses. This is not just an ordinary coin. It is a life-changing asset. The 1950 George VI II shillings coin with IND imp is one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the world. If you own one, you are already holding the key to wealth beyond your dreams. Do not settle for anything less than its true worth. This coin has the power to transform your fortune overnight. Fourth, the 1951 United Kingdom II shillings coin featuring King George VI with the inscription IND imp is a true rarity, a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. If you are lucky enough to own this coin, you are holding a treasure worth millions of dollars. This is not just an old piece of metal. It is a historical masterpiece with immense value in the numismatic world. Collectors and investors are desperately searching for this elusive coin, and its price has skyrocketed to levels that could instantly turn an ordinary person into a billionaire. If you possess this coin, you must not sell it for a low price. It has the power to transform your fortune overnight. What makes this coin so valuable is its rarity and historical error. The inscription IND imp stands for Emperor of India, a title that should have been removed from British coins after India gained independence in 1947. However, a small number of 1951 2 shillings coins were mistakenly minted with this outdated inscription, making them among the rarest coins ever produced. Most of these coins were recalled and melted down, leaving only a handful in existence today. If you have this coin in your collection, you are in possession of an ultra-rare artifact that could command an unimaginable price in the market. The numismatic world thrives on rarity, and the 1951 George VI II shillings coin is one of the rarest British coins known to exist. Unlike ordinary coins that were minted in large numbers, this coin was an error that slipped through the cracks, making it incredibly desirable to collectors. The fewer the number of surviving pieces, the higher the demand. And that demand is, currently, at an all-time high. Wealthy collectors and investors are willing to pay staggering amounts for this coin, and some experts believe it has the potential to set records at major auctions. If you own this coin, do not be deceived into selling it for a fraction of its worth. Some people might try to undervalue it, but you must understand that you are holding a financial miracle in your hands. The right buyer could offer you a sum so large that it would change your life instantly. Auction houses specializing in rare coins have seen similar treasures sell for millions, and this coin is no exception. Its historical significance and extreme rarity make it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Owning such a coin is like having a golden ticket to financial freedom, Just imagine what you could do with the wealth it brings. Buying luxury, properties, traveling the world, investing in businesses, or securing your family's future for generations. Rare coins like this are not just collector's items. They are appreciating assets, much like fine art or precious gemstones. As time passes, their value only increases, and the longer you hold onto this coin, the higher the reward could be. The world of rare coin collecting is booming, with collectors and investors constantly searching for hidden gems. When a coin like this appears in the market, it triggers a fierce bidding war, as collectors understand its true worth. If you have this coin, you are in a unique position to make history in the numismatic world. Do not settle for less. Seek out reputable experts and auction houses that can connect you with the right buyers who will pay the maximum price. Beyond its financial value, this coin holds immense historical importance. It represents the transition of the British Empire, a time when the world was changing and the old colonial order was fading away. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of history, a reminder of an era that shaped the modern world. Its significance goes beyond money. It is a collector's dream, a museum-worthy artifact, and a legacy that will continue to grow in value. If you own the 1951 George 6-2 shillings coin with IND MP, you must protect it, get it authenticated, and ensure that it reaches the right hands. This is not just another coin. It is an extraordinary treasure that could redefine your life. The opportunity to own something this rare is once in a lifetime, and if you are fortunate enough to possess it, you are already sitting on a fortune. Do not underestimate its worth. This coin has the power to change everything.